They're saying that I'm a bad mom because I said that I want my freedom.
Don't read the comments.
Don't mind them.
Don't read these.
Don't mind
But
them.
actually, I didn't mean that I want my freedom. I just want those like few hours of day
Don't
that I
listen to
drop
these
him
people.
off and I get to go do Pilates and go to lunch and then pick him up from school. It's a lot.
No one in the chat is a good mother.
Facts. Right.
And that is fact.
Stop the cap.
They're not moms in the chat.
I am a good mom. I don't know why I'm defending myself to these people.
Yeah, you have to.
Stop the cap.
I really am a good mom, I swear.
Okay.
This is music.
Goddamn feminism.
Moving on smartly.
The ad-libs.
I'm not a feminist.
Oh no.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
but you've adopted feminist tendencies.
I have
I have a
not.
question. I'm
I'm anti-feminist.
You quite literally said that you're more focused on your career than preserving your relationship.
No,
That
I'm
is
not
a
more
feminist
focused-
ideology.
No, I'm not more focused on my career than preserving my relationship. I'm more focused on keeping my son, his values intact.
I understand that, but your career is very important to you. And
No, it's not. I teach Pilates.
Did you not just say I like working? I like
do
having
like-
a
Yeah,
career.
you said your career is here.
Yeah, and your career is here. That's like a part of the reason
I
you
do like,
substantiated your argument
but
for
it's
staying
not
here.
about. But it's not about the career. It's about like the community of people that I'm around when I'm doing like
have
my
a-
little job. I'm not.
have a question to
like,
cover this,
a
Myron.
go-getter woman. Like
Yeah, hold on one second. I have a question to cover this entire thing. So the question was, if why would a man want to marry you, right?
yes.
How come not one woman actually said, because I want to find a man with a good plan and follow his lead? How come nobody said that? How come nobody wants to really follow a man's lead? Everybody, all of you are females, and you still think like this one over here. She's like, I give him a 3-month window, and then I break up with them. Like,
2 to 3.
how the hell are you supposed to have any respect for any man if they following your goddamn rules and you're the
I have
woman?
very few men that I respect.
How does that work?
Oh,
I don't
by
think
the
that you
way,
should-
my girl just texted me. She said there are 10 private Christian schools in Montclair, New Jersey. It's just so-
Shit! God damn!
What are the ratings? Are there wait lists?
No, stop coming up
Montclair
with
is
excuses,
30 minutes
madam.
away from my house.
Stop coming up with excuses. And who better to instill the values in that child than his father?
That's why I fly back and forth a lot.
You're a bad nah. Yo, come on,
Nice.
man.
And I do feel like a woman should follow a man's lead because
Exactly.
that's what it says in the Bible.
Yeah, but none of you said it though.
Yo, hold on. Wait. Let's go back in time. What you do? You left.
I left because I was 21 and I had somebody who wasn't coming home to me.
Excuses.
Yo,
Somebody
that
excuse
working?
after excuse.
Sorry.
Facts. So I want to touch on this a little bit, right? That is what we call in the manosphere a chameleon feminist. That's someone who presents herself as being submissive and she wants to be under the lead of a man. But at the same time, she wants her man to follow her rules and abide by her conditions in the relationship. And from what we know, those things just don't work. Okay, so you're gonna have these women put on this facade like they want this one thing, and they don't know why they're getting it. So, for example, they want this relationship, they want the masculine man, but then they're confused as to why they don't have that in their life, and they're not seeing that their actions are the direct result and cause of why they don't have that masculine guy in their life. Hence, the single mom who wants this high value man, but also wants to be with the father of her child, but then picked up and left with the kid, and left the father. Right? Also, if you watched previously in the video, she had a whole laundry list of requirements as to what type of man she wanted and what she wanted from that man. And then she talks about how she left her man because he didn't have this and didn't have that. But at the same time, that man was good enough for you to have a kid with. So now you're confused. You're back on the dating market, and you're trying to figure out why what you want is not pairing up with reality. And it comes back to you being delusional. As a single mom, I understand that you may love your child, but your child is not valuable to other men. It's just another bill that they have to pick up if they wanted to date you seriously. All right? So if more people started looking at it from that perspective, she would understand that the best she's probably going to get is the father of the child, and she would need to listen to him completely without having all these standards and expectations set for what she thinks she can get out of the relationship. He doesn't come home Thursday to Sunday. Cool, because guess what? You're not getting any better than that.
Sorry?
He was out working, right?
No, he wasn't out working. He was
What was he
out
doing?
Partying.
doing God knows what.
Didn't you say he owned a construction company?
Yes, his dad owns a construction company.
All right, man. So both of y'all are just some fucking trust fund babies out in New Jersey,
Yeah.
basically. Both of
Yeah,
y'all.
super spoiled.
Like
No,
both of y'all
no
are just some trust
direction.
fund babies. Like you both come from affluent
But
families.
he's the hardest. I do have to say this about him. He is the hardest worker I've ever met in my life.
How old is he?
Yo, you can't win.
So which one is it? Was he out working and going hard in the paint, or was he out?
He's out working, and then
So then why are you complaining if he was out working?
How old is he?
because he wasn't only out working, he was also after work not coming home.
How old is he?
Plays hard.
How old is he?
Now he comes home. Now he's different. But at that time, he was not coming home.
How old is he?
He is 31.
31. So he's older than you. And if he works hard, don't he need some time to blow up steam?
Facts.
He doesn't need Thursday night to Sunday.
How you see what I'm saying? How you telling the man what he needs?
Wait, he was out
Just so you guys tell these girls what they need.
Well,
You're a girl.
but that's different.
It's
though.
my job to
And
tell you what you
I'm
need.
not
No, it's
disagreeing with you.
not.
I'm just saying at that time in my life, I was young. I was navigating things. I was a new mom. And at this point in time right now, I do want to make the relationship work. And I do want to do the best thing for my son. And that's the most important thing to
Hold
me.
on. To be fair, I think you're a sweet girl.
Thank you.
I just understand his plight. And
Okay.
I won't go home either.
Really?
I'll stay out. I'm sorry, man.
Yo, fresh ain't shit.
I won't go home either, nigga. I will stay. Yo, I'm stay as long as possible. Hey, nigga, come on, come. Your crib. I'm out of here, man.
Yo, to be fair, I think you're
Why?
sweet.
You know
'Cause of-
why?
No, I would have dinners, hot dinners waiting for him literally on our counter with wine poured charcuterie, and he would
Really?
just not come home.
And were you wearing a lace teddy as well?
I was cute. I mean, I was doing the best I can.
Because if
as
you was
21-year-old mom.
wearing beat up sweatpants and you ain't shower, we got problems.
No, I never have done that. I mean, obviously that I've had my days that I've not, but I've always put myself
You had
together.
days that you why you think he didn't want to come home?
Something's up. Yeah, something's wrong.
I've
here.
always no, but I was like, I'm going on this podcast. I'm not gonna
You
talk
don't
about
have
Tori
to
at
explain
all.
yourself.
Oh, damn, she didn't say his name.
Tori.
Ah!
She said his name and shit.
Tori,
So
we
sad.
got
his
him in
name?
in a minute.
You know
Wait.
what? I guarantee you, if we talked to him, he would say that she's ungrateful, she's annoying,
Yeah,
she's
facts.
No, actually, he wouldn't.
nagging me. Like I didn't
Yep.
want to go home because she's annoying.
Yeah.
He
Like,
actually wouldn't.
I don't think women understand like how annoying you guys can be.
I
Like,
didn't
you
wanna
guys,
go home.
You guys talk and all this other bullshit. It's like, bro, we don't really value your opinions that much. We just want silence sometimes, especially after a hard day of working. But you guys want to have conversation and sit there with us, and we just want to be alone sometimes.
I really don't. I really just wanted to make him dinner and rub his back when he got home. Honest to God.
Aw.
And
That's so cute.
and
Maybe he didn't feel like getting his back rubbed.
honest, no,
Because you would
honest to
talk while
God.
doing it.
No,
He's like, this is a trap.
Yeah.
I just wanted to watch him and
All right,
hang
let me
out,
ask you a
and
question.
Guys love
Let me
him.
ask you a
I
question.
loved him.
How many times did you make him dinner and rub his back before the baby got there?
All the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Nice.
I truly like that's the joy of my life is to take care of him and my
Listen,
son. That's the joy of
This
my
isn't
life.
fair to you. I think you're.
And
hold on.
and he does. And if
Listen,
you asked him,
nigga
he
Frick.
really wouldn't. He would not be like she's annoying, she's nagging. He would be like, I love her. All I want is her to come home.
You know what? I believe
I promise you.
Let's call him right now.
No.
No.
You already said his
If-
name, so
If yours gonna say what he's gonna say, let's confirm that right now.
let's
Tori,
confirm it.
let's call
No.
Tori right now. Come
No,
on.
because we are arguing right now.
Wait. Here
we go.
Wait. How are you arguing?
say outside,
Bro, she's insufferable. I already know. She's insufferable, bro. Like, look, I'm gonna be painfully blunt about this. If a girl's like mildly attractive and she's in her 20s and she's single, something's wrong with you. Sorry, like something is fucking wrong with you.
That's not true.
But I'm
Yes,
not,
it is. It's
I'm,
true.
I'm
It's
just
absolutely
trying
true.
to.
On that point, I want to say this. There is some truth to that. If a woman is mildly attractive, let's say she's above a 6, and she's in her late 20s, entering her 30s, and she does not have a committed boyfriend or someone who is committed to her, something is off. Something's wrong about that because most guys see the value in women, especially beautiful women, and they're willing to deal with a lot of BS to be with women. So that just speaks volumes for what is in store for that type of man when he chooses to take that woman seriously because nobody else is signed up to do that job. All right? Women get hit on multiple times a day. They have multiple opportunities thrown at them from millionaires to athletes to just other high-value men around them. And none of those guys chose to stick around. But they're still out there, in the streets, right? Don't believe that they're not out there in the streets, but they're still out there in the streets, but they're just not getting wifed. So that tells you a lot about what you have in store for yourself if you try to wife that up.
I was a
You
single mom
were
trying to
probably
make things work.
annoying. Your standards are too fucking high, or you
What if,
think
yeah,
you
girl,
deserve
and that's
something.
nothing. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to settle for like the bare minimum.
What's the bare minimum?
$1 million.
A million a
million a
Less,
month.
less than $1 million a month. No.
A yacht.
But okay.
And what does he get in return for making $1 million a month
Yeah.
Nothing.
My presence.
by being with
What-
you?
wouldn't
What does
you-
he get in return?
Plastic.
Made in China.
Like let's okay, he makes $1 million a month and
Made
he's
in
charming and all this shit and he
Sunny
doesn't bore you
Yo.
and meets your requirements. What does he get in return by being with you?
Yo, if I came home,
Wouldn't
I
you
would
like
rush her to the urgent care and be like, "Yo, my girl got stung by a bee in her lips." Like that's what I would be doing. I'd be fucking terrified. I'd be like,
you would never
"Baby, what
have to
happened
do
to
that
you?"
because we would never be
No,
dating. We would
I
never
know.
date.
Yeah.
No.
So what would he get in return for making $1 million a month and being with you?
Yeah, wouldn't you guys like to know?
Reaction.
Yeah, we would. That's
He
why
would
he's asking.
get-
That's why we're asking.
I
would
mean,
get a
that's quite
supportive
a tall
partner.
demand, $1 million a month. So like, what
Well,
does he get in return?
that's for me to know and my future husband to find out. I don't need to sell myself to you guys
He
because you
gets,
guys are not him.
Maybe he's watching.
He gets Kegel
He's
squeezes.
definitely not watching.
How do you know?
this.
A supportive partner,
Please.
somebody who is there that could be your best friend, that can make dinner for you, that could live life with you, that you could grow old with. That's something.
Well, do you demand $1 million a month?
No, but I
Okay.
want somebody
If
successful.
you're gonna have a demand that crazy, I would think it's fair for him to kind of be like, okay, well, what am I getting in return here?
Well, there
He will find out.
are men in South Florida. I know a lot of very wealthy men in South Florida, and they
okay,
have
how
high
about this? How
demands
about
for
this? Since
those
he's gonna
girls.
find out, how about you guys go half and half on every single date until you
A
find out, he
true
finds
man-
out too.
Come on, Myron.
Half and half.
Who the hell would ever expect me to go half and half?
But I'm just
I
saying,
would
because
expect
you
Why
expect
would I
him.
want to do that?
Yes, and
So,
not a
but you
pattern.
said you don't have to qualify yourself. Like, you want $1 million a month. You don't got to
It's
qualify
not
yourself.
that deep.
Oh, now it's not
so
that
you
deep.
never bought a man a present or anything like that?
Mm,
Never?
my brother.
No, it's a guy you was dating.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't buy guys gifts.
But why
Yo.
not?
The tits are
Because
enough,
that's-
right?
That's just not my thing. Like, if your girl buys you gifts, then that's her thing. If your girl buys you gifts, then that's her thing.
Right,
it's
but-
not my thing.
but-
Everyone
but-
is different, and everyone's entitled to be who they are, and that's just not me.
Right, but what have you done for a guy though?
I'm not gonna sell myself to you guys.
No, I'm not
Like,
saying.
what do
I'm
you
just
want?
saying. We're just
What
asking a
have I
question.
done for a guy?
Yeah, like what have you done
Guys,
for a guy?
I don't mean to sound cunt and bitch, but like I just by existing, these guys go fucking crazy.
I
for
know,
me.
and that's what I'm saying. So what I'm
Right.
saying is, what have you done
I
for a
don't have
guy?
to do shit. I
No,
just
so
have
Let me
to
ask you
sit
a
there.
question. When you say
I
these
just
guys,
sit
who are these
down.
guys? Who are these guys?
You think I'm gonna fucking name drop right now?
No, just I'm
not,
saying the
not
type,
name drop,
the
but I'm
type.
just saying like the archetype of the guys
that
that'll
are
go crazy for you.
making guys that are making like minimum 10 million a year.
See,
Right,
I
so-
just
so-
want to point something out real quick.
They
real quick.
have the jet.
I
they
just
have
want
the
I just
yachts,
want you
like,
guys
not
to
these little baby
understand.
guys.
I just
Like,
want
they
you
have-
guys to
like, my ex had
understand.
literally
She
just-
doesn't get this delusional notion or narrative on her own.
Yeah.
It's the fucking idiot millionaires who do this to her.
billion, close to billion.
Yeah,
Whatever,
That's what I'm saying.
whatever.
That's what I'm saying. So the
But
guys,
if
so the
that's
guys
what
you're
they
talking
like-
about are losers. That's what you're saying.
Guys, but okay, like he
Pretty
just
much.
called out.
They're rich
Wait, what's
losers.
his
That's
name?
it.
No. You think they worked so hard to get to millions, billions, whatever it is, like very, very wealthy,
Mhm.
to get to be with like a bum ass ugly girl?
No, but this
No.
is what I'm saying. What I'm saying
But
is,
you're sold,
but this is what
though.
I'm saying. A man, right, is not impressed by your looks.
No, they are.
Then they're not a man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Men are not impressed by a woman's look.
Wait, but that is
spoke earlier.
literally
You
how
spoke
it
earlier about a lot
started.
of the guys that you know that make $1 million or 30 million a day and all this other shit.
The one that made 30 million a day.
They are crypto dudes. Majority, I mean, no
Some,
offense, no
but
offense
no.
to anybody, but the majority of these dudes who make money so fast,
How are you gonna be making fun of mega millionaires? What's your net worth right now? Don't
But
make fun of
this
these
is-
guys.
but
These
this
guys
is-
are
you
like,
really
but
think
you're-
that money make these guys men?
fuck yeah.
Yo, the fact that you can even sit
Yes.
here and say that a millionaire
They're
would go
hot,
crazy
they're
for
rich,
you?
They're hot, they're rich, they have clout, they have status, they have everything.
Right, but you
Yo.
don't like them,
Everything that every guy wants.
But
and
this
you
is the
can't even
thing.
have. Why are you guys on here? For clout, for money,
No,
for
no, no,
exposure.
no, but this is the thing, though.
And these guys in the real world, real fucking OGs, don't need to do this
But
shit
you
because they're
don't-
worth fucking mega
but,
millions.
but you don't like them.
Yeah, you
What
don't
do you
like
mean I don't like
You
them?
cut them off after 3 months. Every time. You said it.
You said you haven't
it.
done anything for them.
No, I
What-
said I'm not gonna sell myself and like explain what I have to do. This
No,
and
it's
that,
not
but
about
literally just,
selling
like,
yourself.
by
What-
existing.
What I'm saying
They're
is
down.
you don't like them. So
I-
if I'm a million trillionaire, right, and you're saying, okay, I'm gonna dump these guys. I do nothing for them. Then you don't like them.
Yeah, you don't.
So what difference does it make?
No, yeah,
And
you're
you have
right.
no respect for them. That's
well, this
even
is
worse.
the last one. 'Cause I've only
Facts.
been in 2 relationships, but I just couldn't like I don't know. I wanted to do my own thing.
Because you don't respect or like him.
That's what we're saying.
I
It's
guess
fine.
I
Look,
love
look.
myself more. How about that?
No.
I love everyone.
When a
I
man
love
goes
everyone,
crazy,
but I
when a
love
man
myself
goes
more,
crazy,
and like I'm just a baby.
when a man is that valuable
Just
and
a
he
baby.
goes
My
crazy
frontal
over
lobe isn't
plastic,
even
he's
fully
not a man.
developed. Okay, then that's your opinion, and that's your path. You want to go for big natural
Okay,
girls, then do that.
all right. Here's what I'm saying. I just want to say this. If what you're
Guys,
saying is
clearly,
true,
if I'm single, it's for a fucking
listen, real quick.
reason. Okay.
If what you're saying was true and valid, you would be married to one of them already. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
I'm waiting for the right. I have 4 guys that I'll marry in
The
this
reason
world.
why none
I
of
have
them are
4
the right
men
one
that
is
I would
because you
marry.
know they're not actually
Because they're not
men.
him. I have 4 men in this world that I would fucking marry. And I'm not going to name drop, but I know who they are. And yeah, that's it. Period.
So they want to marry you?
They want to marry you?
We'll see.
No, you don't.
Look. Can I say this?
no.
Can I say this? Can I
Because they would
shoot?
have proposed to her by now.
No, because
shoot-
some of the I haven't met 3 of them.
Can I shoot another hole in it?
What?
Can I shoot another hole in it?
3 of those 4
It-
I still haven't even met.
It wouldn't be 4 guys. It would just be 1. It wouldn't be.
As you can see here, guys, that is the modern day delusion. All right? This is not something that, guys are just speaking out about their ass without any experience. This is what we are facing in the dating market. You have this OF model. Maybe she's above average in looks, right? But her mindset and how she views men is coming from a perspective where she thinks she's more valuable than these high value men, than the men who are in the top 1%. All right. So her value in her mind supersedes these guys who are super value or high value in real life. And when you have something like that, you develop this very narcissistic, this very entitled mindset where you think all these men should just cater to you. And truly, she only sees them as dollar signs. And what Lucario and Mario said is 100% right. These guys are rich losers. Any guy who deals with this long term is a rich loser. She wants a guy who makes $1 million a month. What do you get in return? Fucking headache. So really, really break this down to the modern day dating market now, right? Where you have cute, average looking women who are maybe 4s or 5s. And they're all chasing the other high status, high value guys who in their environment or area would be the guys who are 8, 9, 10, 6 feet tall, the guys with status. And they're coming from a point of view where they're not even looking at the guys at their level. Because in their mind, their level supersedes the guys on their level and is on par or supersedes the guys who are high value within the area. And this translates to these women just getting ran through by a bunch of high value guys and not understanding why they're not married when they hit the wall at 30 years old. So hopefully, women take this as a message, and men take this too. Really, men take this message and understand that when you see a woman who's hit the wall, she's essentially lost her value, but there's a reason behind it because someone else has dealt with it and decided that she's not valuable enough to put a ring on, to get down on one knee and actually marry. All right, so there's some level of delusion that you have to be willing to tolerate if you're going to deal with a woman who's hitting the wall and has not found the one yet. And also, when you look at it from a dating perspective on women's side, it's understanding your value and where you fit in the marketplace and what type of guy you actually qualify for. All right? If you want a high value guy, you're going to have high value problems, which means he's probably not going to commit to you, and your terms really don't matter. At the end of the day, what you say doesn't go. If he's a high value guy, it's his way or the highway. But anyway, hope you guys like this episode. This is the Black Diamond Podcast. Check out more videos coming soon, and stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.